Welcome to my trading room. This is Gold Day Trading, the best Elliott wave analysis, episode number 5. So today I will take a brief look at gold because it is gold's turn. Next time I'll probably do Cardano. And we'll take a look at its Ichimoku cloud and then at its Elliott wave labeling. So I'll do that today. I'll try to be quite brief, which means I have a target. I have an objective of 15 minutes. I try not to exceed 50 minutes, but I might. But I'll still try to keep it quite short. So let's start first with my disclaimer. Here's my disclaimer, and the risk warning is below it. The link is in the description. Please read it so that you are aware that there are risks involved in trading. And now I'll briefly talk about my services. I offer live Elliott wave updates. Those updates will cost you 20 USD a month. You get 1 to 3 updates on Bitcoin a day, and 1 update on US stocks and 1 update on gold. Most of the time it is Elliott wave. So you have the latest labeling on gold, stocks, and Bitcoin. Bitcoin I update the most, and I update a little less gold and stock because once a day is enough for those two markets. They move less quick. So once a day is enough. Sometimes I also talk about Ichimoku to help you with your entry, exit, and trading stop loss points. So that is helpful if you are a trader. And as I told you, it will cost you 20 USD if you use cryptos, and it's a little more expensive, 30 USD if you use PayPal. If you're interested, you join the free Telegram group. The link is in the description, and you let me know, and then I give you the instruction on how to become a member. I also offer one-on-one coaching, and it's recommended for people who start so that we can talk about what they are trying to do in the market, and that I can guide them around and give them some advice on what they should do, what they should not do, and what they can expect and what they should not expect when they are starting. So for private clients only, you get a discount, which makes it less expensive. But you have to be a member of my live Elliott wave update. You have to be one of my private clients. Only then you get a discount. And that being said, I must ask you to please be so kind and like and comment. Commenting is always appreciated, especially if the comments are kind, and liking these videos is important because if you don't do it, nobody will see those videos. The algorithm will not recommend my interventions. So if you don't like, the algorithm will not recommend my intervention. And if nobody watches those videos, then the market tells me that there is no interest in real TA, in real trading. And in that case, I will stop doing those interventions because there needs to be some demand. And if there is not, then I will stop. So you have to like. Liking is very important. I do it for all the people I follow. And every time I think that somebody has some merit, I will like his videos automatically. That you do it with this extension. It's a Chrome extension. So you Google YouTube creator endorsement, and then you press the add the button. So I did not add it on this browser because this browser is only used to look at charts. So I don't watch videos on this browser. I have a different browser to watch videos. That's why I didn't add it here. And I don't want too much stuff here on that browser because it will only make it slower. So I did not add it, but on the other browser, I used that extension and a lot of other extensions. So you can go ahead and add it. Just add it, then you get that button, and it will ask you, would you like to automatically like, that's the name of the channel. videos, and you just press yes, and every time you click on one of those videos of that channel, they get automatically liked. So do that. It's very important, and it's really a small thing you can do for the creator. Remember, I take time out of my day to talk to you and have something else to do. I could write my third story book. I could go for a run. I could spend time in the sun. I could do a lot of stuff, and I take time out of my day. And the smallest thing you can do is press the like button. So I know it's annoying doing it all the time, but you can use that extension and it will do it automatically for you. That's really a little thing. I know it's always hard to ask of people to do anything. They never want to do anything. In French, they call it la mollesse. It's, I don't know the English name for it, but it's when you want to do nothing the whole day, when you only want to sit in front of the TV and eat chips. Well, for most of people, it's very hard to do anything. But that being said, I would really appreciate if you use that extension and like automatically my videos. It would help a lot, and it will make sure that I will keep posting intervention for you. So do that. And now that being said, I want to talk about gold, I said. So let's take a look at the gold chart. Here we have the Ichimoku cloud on gold. I'll take my tool and I will talk about it briefly. So in Ichimoku, I'm looking at the 2-hour chart because I could not take a too short entry because I was not sure about the top, according to Elliott wave. I was not sure about the top. So I needed to wait for a retracement, a Fibonacci retracement, and I could not take any chart below the 2-hour chart. So according to the 2-hour chart, you would have got an entry probably on this candle. So I go through it with you and we'll check if that would have been your entry. So first you would have looked for a Kumo breakout, and that happened right here. Then you would have looked for the future Kumo to be bearish. That's also the case. Then you would have looked for the Chico to be clear of price. And that was the case here or here. And so the next thing would have been that the Tenkan is below the Kichuin and that price is below both of them. That was also the case. And for me to go long or short, the last condition would be Elliott wave confirming me to go long or short. But that we'll talk about in a second. So for now, according strictly to Ichimoku, you would have got an entry here. And the next candle would have gone below that one because it was the breakout candle and it was the candle with the most strength. It was the control candle with the most strength from the last 9 candles at the time. So you would have entered, and you would have entered on that candle. Now the thing is that your stop loss would have been above the Kichuin, and the Kichuin dropped here, and that candle stopped above the Kichuin. So normally it would have got you out. Well, I leave some space between the Kichuin, and I would have left my stop loss at that level, according to strictly Ichimoku, the super trend level that you see. But that did get touched also. It did not get through, but it did get touched. So probably I would have got stopped out if I would have traded it only according to that criteria. Well, I was taking a short position and I did enter here, and I was profitable here. Then I think I don't remember if I did exit here and if I did re-enter here again. I mean, if I did exit on that upward trend, I don't remember, or if I did keep it. I think I did keep it because it was way below my Kichuin. So I kept it. Then we went down and I was profitable again, but we went up once more. And I exited at a break even because Fisher told me to exit, and I did get out at a break even. And now the thing is, would I be in the trade right now? Would I re-enter the trade since we are going down right now? And to answer that, I have to talk about Elliott wave. So that's what we do next. So I go now to my Elliott wave chart, and we'll talk about Elliott wave. So just so you get the big picture on Elliott wave. So we had wave A, then a wave B, and now we're in the process of a conclusion wave C. Wave C should go below 1,888, and it probably should go around 1,850 or 1,860. So that would be a good level for the end of a wave C. And now, that being said, I will zoom in and we talk about the last price move so that you understand what I'm doing and how it is looking right now. So the thing is, it was quite hard, and that's why I could not pinpoint the top. It was quite hard to label this. So the best labeling, I came up with wave B, wave Y, from the wave X down here. The best labeling I came up with, and I'm still not sure if it's perfect, but it's the best I came up with, it would be an A, B, and a C wave. And the C wave, the best labeling I came up with would be an 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But it was impossible to label that in real time. I only could do it once we've dropped. So now the question is, what about the current decline? And can I go short again? Because I'm still expecting wave C to go much lower. So can I go short again? And the answer is, if I look at Elliott wave, that labeling is also not certain because I need more price data to be confident in it. But I could put an wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, with subdivides to an A, B, C, and then a wave 5. So if that is correct, I must expect a rebound. I must expect some corrective price move of the decline. So if that's wave 1, I must expect a wave 2. Yeah, I did put it up here. And the wave 2 should retrace between 0.38 and 0.61. So I'm expecting price to, if the Elliott wave labeling is correct, to rise maybe to the 50% retracement, or a little higher or a little lower. But I'm expecting a retracement of the wave 1 decline. So I cannot go short. It is a little risky to go short here because yes, we could go keep dropping, but it also could be the end of a wave 5 and we could have an ABC correction. So the thing is, how will I trade it? And I will trade it. I will expect the correction. So I won't go short straight away. I will expect the correction and then I will use my tools. So the correction should turn it bullish, Fisher bullish. So here Fisher was bullish, here Fisher was briefly bullish on the 1 hour chart. And I expect Fisher to rise and to turn bullish once again. So here somewhere Fisher should be bullish. And if I can label an ABC, an A, maybe B, and C, if I can label that, and then we turn bearish. So bearish means that Fisher turns bearish, and the baseline indicator that we have here turns bearish. So now it's bearish already, but I'm expecting it to turn bullish and then turn bearish. And when I get once again a bearish count, then it would be the opportunity to go short. Also, I would look at my last indicator, which is an Ema Indicator Cross. And right now, this also is bearish. So the correction should actually turn it bullish. I should get a green cross during the direction, maybe going to correction, maybe here, and then it should go. It will stay bullish. And if I want to be sure, I would wait for this one to give me one. Once it moves down, gives me one red cross. So I'm looking to go short between this level and this level somewhere. Once it turns bearish again, then I'm looking to go short. Okay, I know that my drawing is not perfect, but that's not the point. I have an ergonomic mouse. It allows me to spend a lot of time in front of the screen without having pain in my hand and labeling a lot of charts, but it's not great for drawing anyways. It's not that important. The important thing is that you understand the labeling and what to expect. And that's what I've just told you. And now let me close out. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and all the stuff, but especially install the app that I told you, the endorsement, the YouTube creator endorsement app, and make sure that all my videos get liked so that the algorithm will promote them. It is very hard for people like me to get a following because I do real TA. And on YouTube, that's not very popular. It's not very popular. And I mean, there are people who make funny videos or whatever, or just talk a lot about whatever goes through the mind, and they are popular. And some of them are so popular that they have millions of views. And then you can monetize the channel. I will never be able to monetize the channel. I will never be able to make money out of this channel because it's not popular. It does not matter if it's me or somebody else. The best analysts make 15, 30 views, the best analysts, because nobody wants to listen to it. It's hard work trading. Nobody wants to listen to that. So in order for me to make a couple of views, I really need you to push those intervention forward. And you only can do that by pressing the like button. So it's important for you to like. And it's also important, it's also a good idea to have a second way of communicating with me. That's why you should join my free Telegram group. Even if you don't want to be a member in my private Telegram group, just join the free Telegram group to have a second way of communicating with me. You never know when you need it, when you need some help with anything. I do coaching and I can help you with cryptos. I can help you with trading. I can help you with a lot of stuff. And it's always nice to have somebody who can reach out and somebody who will assist you. I would have paid a lot of money to get what I'm offering you. I would have paid a lot of money. I'm not talking about a couple of million of dollars. I'm talking about tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I would have paid to get that kind of information. So I'm giving it for free to you, but at least like it, and make sure that you don't lose the connection with me, and that you have a second way of communicating with me. That's why I recommend you to be a member of my free Telegram group. Now, that being said, thank you a lot. I'll try to do a couple of interventions during the coming week, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.